put up great numbers today. It was tough to get it inside some because Florida State does a really good job of denying 3/4 on the post and helping from the weak side, and they make it really hard on you getting it in there to her. But I thought she did a great job of slowing down, keeping her composure. And then Jakia, was great off the bounce. She's a really good three-point shooter, but today, the closeouts were so hard that she was able to get to the rim. So both of them played extremely well. The whole team did, and we're excited about moving on. Obviously, Florida State and Sue Summerall does a great job, and so we're excited to get by that one and move on.
Okay, if you have a question, please raise your hand. We'll bring the mic to you. Go back on the left.
Jakia, this one specifically for you. Over the first 17 games or so of the season, you rarely had double figures in scoring. Over these last 11 games, you scored over that 10-point mark, I believe 8 times now at this point. What has changed in terms of your scoring, and how much more are you looking to try to get to the rim now at this point?
Well, I just try to focus on playing defense and rebounding and just letting it come to me and playing my game.
And we had a question.
She slowed. Let me just say this: she slowed down. Okay. Again, when you're one of the better players in the league, people are going to focus on you. They know she's a great shooter. They were doing a good job of getting to her, and she sometimes was getting a little out of control, rushing things. She slowed down. The game slowed down. She's playing really well right now.
Okay, here on the right, JB.
Hey, sorry. Hey, Coach, congrats on the win. Two-part question for you. How much of a luxury is it to have the amount of depth that you have during this time of the season? And can you compare it to the past 2 teams that you've had, which were also, very successful?
Yeah, we've had some great teams, been very blessed, but this is definitely the deepest team we've had. A lot of people that can come in. I think they said the other day we've had 8 players that have scored 16 or more in a game. So if we have somebody that's having a rough night, then we got somebody else that can come in and give us a spark. And you look at Jada Boyd, Diamond Johnson, Camille Hobby in particular. Those 3 have had a lot. And then today, James came in. So we got a lot of people that can really bail us out and help us on when we're maybe struggling at a spot.
Okay, back here on the left.
What led to Kai Crutchfield's defensive success despite the height differentials of Morgan Jones?
I'm sorry, what's that?
What contributed so much to Kai Crutchfield's defensive success despite Morgan Jones being that much taller than her?
Yeah, I think Kai. I think she's another one playing really well right now, and that's the luxury of having these veterans. We usually have Kai guard the opponent's best perimeter scorer, and she takes a lot of pride in that. I think it's something that she wants to excel at. Then she's also known for knocking down the big shots, and just like I said, I think she's playing really well right now, maybe the best she's played. So it's good to have people stepping up this time of year. I think that's important, obviously.
Okay, over here on the left,
Aaron Beard with the AP. This is for Elisa. You guys have had some stretches like at Duke and Cameron where you missed 1 shot in the 4th quarter as a team, and then today you guys scored 7 out of 8 possessions come out of the half. When things are going well for you guys as a unit and sharing the ball, what do you think works best for you guys when you get on one of those rolls?
Honestly, I think today our defense turned into offense a lot. We were getting steals, getting in passing lanes, just getting rebounds and being able to push it. So I think when we play as a team and we're able to share the ball, we slow down and get good shots.
Okay, here in the middle, 3rd row.
Yeah, this is for Elisa. Today you had 15 and 6 in 22 minutes. It seems like you always play well here in Greensboro. What is it about this place for you?
Honestly, it's just the way they were playing the games today. They were able to feed me down low, and the way they were playing post defense, my teammates got me the ball. So it's also tournament time. Everyone wants to play better for tournament time. The next game's not guaranteed. It doesn't matter what seed you are. So we just got to come out here and play every game like it's our last.
Okay, here in the middle.
Hometown girl, man. She plays well over here. Goes back to, I don't know how old she was, laying on the floor when she was a kid, doing snow angels in the in the balloons that had fallen from the ceiling. So I think that was good karma. Maybe she learned how to do well on that court.
All right, here in 3rd row on the right.
Wes, you guys held Florida State to 8 points in the 2nd quarter. That's something you've done a lot this year. shut teams down. Just how important is, stacking stops and having those runs where you play defense so well to your success?
Yeah, there's no doubt, and I think Elisa hit on that. First of all, it takes a lot of pressure off your offense when you don't have to score every time. You don't have to match their bucket every time. I think that helps you offensively. And then also, we were able to create some turnovers, and that led to offense. It just seems like every time there's a turnover, it allows somebody to have a fast break. And we'd like to be the team doing that, obviously. So I thought we came out with good energy, got in the passing lanes a little bit, and were able to create some offense off those steals and turnovers.
Okay, here in the front, Brett.
Elisa, in addition to being your hometown and tournament time, how much motivation did you take from a certain Player of the Year vote, and especially the first quarter? I think you had 9 points, 5 rebounds, and 2 steals. How motivated were you?
Honestly, I don't really worry about that type of stuff. I'm more of a team player, and the regular season means more to me than Player of the Year would have. So, I'm just gonna come out here and play my game and keep taking this team to new heights.
I keep commenting on their stuff. I feel bad too, because I probably hurt her and some of the others because, today she played 22 minutes. Again, we've got other people that we want to reward for their hard work every day and what they do. And then also you want to keep them fresh. If we'd allowed her to play 35, 36 minutes a game, her numbers would be better. But again, that's to not take anything away from Liz Kitley too. You lead the conference in scoring, rebounding, and block shots. It's pretty hard not to vote for her. So again, like I said, I feel bad sometimes because I may hurt some of our kids in some of those categories.
Okay, over here on the left.
This is really for all of you. I know it's no secret you guys have a great fan base, but when you're in these games, do you ever get lost in the moment and feel like you're at Reynolds Coliseum with the amount of red and the amount of Wolfpack fans that are there?
Lisa,
Who was that for?
Anyone.
Okay.
I can take it. It almost feels like Reynolds, but this is also our second home. I think Coach Moore said it before the game today. This is our second home. We're only an hour and a half away, so I think our fan base is amazing. People are like, dang, how early they get here. They were all here yesterday to watch the game before us that we were going to play. So I think it's just amazing how much they follow us and support us, and they're a part of this journey, and I'm glad they're back in the stands this year. So it's a second Reynolds, but it's also a second home.
Okay, again up here on the left.
As for Wes, looking ahead to tomorrow's game, what kind of challenges do they present for you, and how different are they if Kitley can't go?
Yeah, again, I have a lot of respect for Kenny Brooks, and what he's done with that program is really impressive. And the players they have, they're built a lot like us. They have, a really talented post game, can score inside really well, and want to work inside out like we do. But then if you decide to double that person, they surround her with people that can shoot the three. And I think they have 3 young ladies that were in the top 15 in the conference in three-pointers made, and they shoot it really well, high percentage. So you kind of got to pick your poison. If you want to help down on the post, then they're going to hit threes, and if you decide to stay out on the shooters, then Kitley presents a lot of problems. So, we got to prepare as if she's playing. Obviously today was a great win for them, considering they had King out and then had Kitley go out as well. It's really amazing what they did today, and that's what I told our team. They won today without Kitley. So you can't take anything for granted. It's this time of year where you got to be locked in and ready to play. So we got to prepare as if she's playing, and again, they got a lot of weapons. So we know we'll have our hands full.
Go to the left, Aaron, and Jonas.
Wes, I thought I heard this on the court, so correct me if I'm off on this. Diamond had a rough shooting game, and at one point I thought I heard you yelling to her about the back of the rim. What were you kind of trying to tell her? Is that something you remind her about?
I think her aim has been really good, and I wouldn't coach everything, okay? So I'll admit that, and they laugh, they know it, okay? And I say that a lot to a lot of them. Her aim is fine. It's dead on, but she's leaving them short. So want to focus on aiming at the back of the rim, not just the rim. definitely not the front of the rim. Focus on the back of the rim. And, you know, it's like my putting, you know, never up, never in. If you don't give it a chance, it's not going in. So just trying to get her, remind her, gotta get that thing up.
Okay, left, Jonas.
Coach Moore, you said you have to prepare as if Kifley is playing, but the way they played today without her shooting the ball so well, does that make the scout a little bit more challenging tonight because they played a different style of basketball without their best player?
Well, you know, I am feeling pretty good, the fact that, hey, we just played them Sunday, so the scout isn't going to be real difficult. I mean, I know, according to my coaches, they ran a couple of different things, sets today and all that. You know, at least, you know, we have a fresh scout on them. We have our game that we've already clipped. So they, you know, in that respect, you know, normally I'd be really scrambling right now. I'd be getting a scout with a whole lot of clips that I got to trim down to show them tonight. And then also, you know, going back, watching the last game. That stuff's done. So that's good for me. I might even, you know, enjoy the evening. Who knows? So, but again, you know, I don't know. They're not going to change who they are, what they do. I realize, you know, they'll have somebody else on the block if she doesn't play. But, you know, I don't think they're going to just scrap what they do. You got to, you know, I always say all the time, I love it. Former Texas football coach back in the 70s used to say, I'm going to dance with the ones that run me. And same thing here, you know, just like if somebody's having an off night that's proven themselves over the long haul, I'm going to stick with them, okay? And same way, they're going to stick with what they do. I don't doubt that. So, like I said, Kenny's a great coach. So, I know he'll figure out a way.
Any other questions? All right, thank you, everyone.
Thank you all.